Elon Musk, the man with many feathers in his crown, is focused on expanding his kingdom even further. Musk has already established himself as such an institution. His entrepreneurial triumphs with PayPal, Tesla, and SpaceX have made him somewhat of a techno-financial laureate in the eyes of the public. He recently acquired Twitter, and it's been a hot scoop for a couple of days now. But while doing this, he had to play some dirty tricks, and its netizens are raising questions. Is he ruining Twitter? Stay tuned to find out. The early 21st century saw the emergence of Twitter, an online microblogging service that disseminates brief communications of no more than 280 characters, known as tweets. A user creates a tweet and posts it to Twitter's server, which then gets distributed to the user's followers. Users can also choose to follow certain topics by clicking on hashtags, such as hashtag movies, which can start a conversation and increase the number of followers in a Twitter feed. I'm sure I didn't need to explain Twitter to you, but here we are. In the respective worlds of politics, sports, technology, and finance, Twitter has emerged as a vital forum for discussion and humor and pontification of the intellectual varieties. Additionally, it's been providing a forum for the voiceless, assisting demonstrators in gathering and expressing themselves in oppressive governments all over the world. Musk sent out a series of tweets in March 2022, as he was covertly acquiring a significant Twitter investment, urging the company to remain politically apolitical and to retain open access to its platform of risk-harming democracy. He wrote one day, "Entering Twitter HQ, let that sink in." He was shown in a video dragging a sink into the office, referring to an old meme. The multi-billionaire businessman has completed his $44 billion acquisition of Twitter. According to the judge of Twitter v. Musk legal dispute, Kathleen McCormick, prior to this, Musk attempted to back out of the agreement by claiming that Twitter had lied about the number of bots using its platform. If Musk's presence at Twitter's headquarters was any indication, he appeared to be close to finalizing the deal. But the journey was really turbulent. Business tycoon Elon Musk started purchasing Twitter shares by January of 2022, and by April of that year, he had amassed a 9.1% ownership position in the company, making him the largest stakeholder. Then, Musk accepted Twitter's invitation to join its board of directors, but then turned it down. He made an unsolicited $43 million buyout offer on the business on April 14th. Twitter responded by using a poison pill strategy to fend off the hostile takeover. Musk announced his intention to terminate the agreement in July, alleging that Twitter had violated the conditions by failing to take action against spam bot accounts. Shortly later, the business sued Musk in the Delaware Court of Chancery. The trial was set for October 17th. A few weeks before the trial was about to start, Musk announced that he would proceed with the acquisition. On October 27th, the acquisition was finalized, and Musk assumed the role of owner right away. He also dismissed several senior officials, including the previous CEO Parag Agrawal. Since then, Musk has cut half of the workforce at the company and proposed a number of changes to Twitter, including a formation of a content moderation council to handle free speech. Before a deadline at the end of the week to finalize his agreement to purchase Twitter, Elon Musk paid a visit to the company's headquarters and posted a video of himself in the lobby of its San Francisco headquarters carrying in a sink. You gotta let that sink in. Elon Musk shared a video of himself arriving at Twitter's San Francisco headquarters shortly after altering his bio to say Chief Twit. Musk's biggest challenge in finalizing the acquisition was maintaining the finance committed around 6 months earlier. A collection of financial institutions, including Morgan Stanley and Bank of America, agreed to lend Musk $12.5 billion earlier this year so that he could purchase Twitter and make it private. Although the banks were obligated to provide the finance due to their contracts with El Muscaruni, changes in the economy and debt markets since April unfortunately made the terms less favorable. Musk also said that his investment company will spend more than required to buy Twitter. And with Musk in charge, Twitter is probably in for a sea of changes, from a reorganization of the company to significant changes in how the social media platform operates. The Washington Post claimed that if Musk takes over, he intends to fire 75% of Twitter's employees. So, bringing in a kitchen sink when you're probably going to be eliminating 5,600 jobs, that's a big move. He even did something like that. Musk immediately stated the suggestion to take visitors who are not logged into the Explore tab. The homepage for logged-out users of Twitter formerly just included a sign-up form. The code freeze that had been imposed on the company was reportedly overridden in order for that charge to take into effect. Under the previous method, Teams would have fought over a modification to Twitter's homepage for weeks, but because Musk was in command, the adjustment was made super quickly, much like how Tesla regularly refreshes its product pages. Musk also reported directly that Twitter's super follows were going to be renamed to subscriptions. According to reports, Musk had discussed making Twitter accessible through SpaceX's Starlink satellite internet service. The new pay scale for staff will be negotiated as the publicly traded company prepares to go private under Musk. Although employees would no longer be able to purchase company stock, it is unknown at this time whether Musk would offer them equity options. Musk has proposed several changes to Twitter in a series of tweets in the past, including adding an edit button to tweets and giving premium users automatic verification marks. Musk gave his followers a sneak peek at his list of ideas for fixing Twitter and suggested that he might start by establishing Twitter as a place for free speech. The Tesla CEO is also anticipated to address spam bots, which he referred to as Twitter's quote-unquote single most bothersome problem, and a gateway to cryptocurrency-based schemes. In a Bitcoin fraud in 2020, numerous prominent Twitter users, including Musk himself, were impersonated by phony accounts. Although Twitter has a sophisticated system in place to block fake accounts, bot makers are now able to easily navigate past these barriers without being noticed. It's also challenging to spot fake accounts created by real people with the intent to commit fraud. Adding an edit option to tweets is a highly anticipated change that Musk is sure to make. When Musk asked his 4.4 million followers on April 4th if they wanted an edit button on their tweets, a staggering 73% of them responded in the affirmative. Although it might be good news for users, it would also make it impossible for malicious users to change records of public discourse and encourage hackers to break into government systems to change data. And the most eye-catching change that has been added is the Blue subscription. Just days after buying Twitter at the end of October, Elon Musk started promoting the new Blue, promising features like verification, priority in responses, mentions and search, and many advertisements. Now, you can really purchase the new subscription if you can pay $8 a month. In the months prior to his acquisition, Musk made it clear that he wanted to change the way that Twitter verifies accounts and manages bots. People familiar with the situation and internal correspondence show that the order is to convert Twitter Blue, the company's $8 per month optional subscription that unlocks additional services, into a more expensive subscription that also validates users. More than a year ago, the public gained access to Twitter Blue membership, which allowed users to view select publishers' content free of adverts, and access additional features like customizing the app's icon color on the home screen. Advertising continued to make up the vast bulk of Twitter's revenue in the past few quarters of the launch that it declared its results as a publicly traded company. Musk wants the number of subscribers to rise to the point where they make up half of the company's revenue. By selecting the checkmark next to an account's profile, you might discover whether accounts were verified via the prior method by paying for verification. Twitter now distinguishes between these two types of verification. However, according to the latest news, due to a large number of users creating a false and parody accounts after subscribing, Twitter halted its highly contentious blue tick verification badges. Now you can see Musk has been mercurial about his decisions on the microblogging site, and several people are raising concerns about this approach. They suspect that this approach can ruin Twitter. That's all for now, though, so yeah, consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks so much for watching.